Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today will be a short video because we're only going to review one specific Sézane article, and it is the Amber coat. One of you asked me to review it and it was somehow missing from my old coat reviews from Sézane, so I don't know if at the time it was not available or if they released later or if I simply missed it, but now it's there and I ordered it with my latest order and I received it and it's looking very pretty, and I'm going to show you how it looks like. And just to tell you, so I have it in the size 36, which is kind of my usual size. I follow Sézane recommendation on their website, and normally for coats I will be a 36, maybe a 34, eventually a 38, but 36 is kind of like the most common size for me. I'm a petite, I'm 5'2", 1 m, and I'm just showing you the coat, how it fits. No heels, nothing, just that you can really see the cut, the look, all of that. I will tell you before we get started also about the materials. So it is made of 73% wool and 27% polyester, and the lining inside is 50% viscose and 50% acetate, and on the label you also get like one extra button, and the lining has this like cute little dots and it's a bit shiny. It's kind of a classic lining for Sézane coats. They have different colors and so on, but this mix of viscose and acetate with this like softness and those little dots is very typical. There is no inside pocket. There are two inside buttons to help you keep the coat properly closed when you're wearing it closed. And on the outside you also have these two very nice buttons where you get an extra one. It is actually shorter than I thought it would be. On the website, I don't know, somehow I thought it would be a bit longer. But so as a petite, it's quite nice because it's quite short. So, you know, there is a length which is sometimes not so flattering when it's just a tiny bit longer than that and it cuts you like at your widest point if you have a bit shape like me. That's not always the most flattering, but here it's just above, so it's perfect, I think. It is, as you can see, slightly boxy, a bit oversized. You can see also on the shoulders, the line of the shoulder is a bit lower. So it's a bit this relaxed, oversized fit. I think it looks very nice. At least it makes it quite roomy for the winter if you want to wear it with a chunky pullover or something like that. I'm wearing a classic like cable knit cotton from Ralph Lauren, so they're not particularly thick. And I had enough space. I could have gone with a much thicker pullover under or some extra layers, for example. So I think that's a good point if you intend to wear it when it's pretty cold outside. I found it quite warm. I mean, it's wool, it's quite thick. So on a scale, I will give it between a 6 and a 7 because I feel the fact that it's not so long. Of course, it's not gonna protect then your legs and your hips and all of that. So it's really cold. If it's really like freezing cold outside, you might be a bit cold at that there. You might wish to have something a tiny bit longer then. But if it would be longer, for example, I will give it an 8. A good 8, maybe between an 8 and a 9, because it's really warm. The wool does not feel itchy. It's also not like extra soft. It's, I would say, normal wool coat feeling. I don't think it's the kind of coat that you will want to wear when it's rainy or snowy or these kind of things, because it's wool. Don't think it's very water resistant or waterproof or any of that. You could probably spray it to protect it and maybe resist if there's a high humidity, but if it's really raining, I don't think it will hold. And the problem is I find wool, once it gets wet, sometimes it can get a bit like smelly or things like that. So I will keep it for sunny, cold days, but not for the rain and probably not for the snow. There is of course also like two pockets on the side, which are quite big. Quite nice. I mean, you can see I can like put my whole hand, so you could fit quite a lot in the pockets if you want. The end of the sleeve has this little thing. I did not do it. It was on the coat. You can remove it if you want. It's not like sewn in place. So if you are a bit taller, for example, and you have longer arms than me, you could totally do that. But yeah, it came with the sleeves already rolled. As a petite, the length was perfect for the sleeves, as you can see in the video. I think that's all I can tell you about this coat. It's a nice one, definitely. If you like it, if you like the style, if you like the cut, then it felt nice. It felt very comfortable. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section below. If there's anything else you will want me to review, also don't hesitate. And I will leave here some other videos in case you have not seen them yet. And if you've enjoyed this video and you would like to subscribe to my channel, you can gladly do so by clicking there. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.